Hello and welcome to Hanging with the Homeless. We're very thankful for all you who've been calling in and helping out. Thanks to the show. You are going to get a realistic view of homelessness with vets and others during these shows. We've just been so busy with more people coming in and more people coming in that we haven't had time to do what we wanted to do, but we're going to get you everything realistic. Many people, assume what the homeless need. They listen to others who tell them what the homeless need. The best way to learn what the homeless need is to ask the homeless. A lot of people this year asked me what my Christmas wish was. Mine is very simple. It doesn't involve money. It doesn't involve a gift. It doesn't involve anything. It's just that if people would just come by the 5 shelters or just anybody on the street that's homeless and just simply walk up and let them know that they're loved by somebody. That's my Christmas wish. That it doesn't involve money. It doesn't involve gifts. Just coming by and saying, hey, give them a hug and say, hey, you are worth something. And to let them, their feelings lift up instead of feeling hopeless and, that nobody does care. So my Christmas wish is to come around and show them that you do care. That would be a big thing to me. The situation is still getting worse out there. We just had a baby, Adriana. Proud parents. Ken Toby, the husband, is working in the community with a variety of people, and he's doing great. You can welcome to come by, hold the baby. We have a few grannies that love holding babies. They come by. And anytime is welcome at the mission. We have our 5 shelters open to the public all the time. I have Bobby back with me today. Bobby, can you repeat your service record and your unit?
Yeah, I was stationed at Fort Riley, Kansas. I was in from 1989 to 1992. That was the unit I was in was 134 Armor. I was a fuel truck driver, and I served just under 6 months in Desert Storm. So, yeah, it was an enjoyable experience and a scary experience at the same time.
We're going back to vet issues. And a lot of people think that there is no homeless vets in this county, or there's very few. You yourself have met many of them, and what is your view on homeless vets?
Well, I think that that a lot of times they're not given a chance. I think that a lot of times when I see people out there that they're willing to help. I'm part of the VFW now in Full City, and a lot of people we are willing to give to help out other veterans, but I think that it's something that's talked about, but it's not something that a lot of times that people want to admit to. I think that they say, okay, well, we've got homeless veterans, and well, they'll get, like I said again, they'll give to any cause, but it's something that goes by the wayside a lot of times, I think.
You're a homeless vet yourself. I'm very proud of you. Now you're living on your own, you got your disability, and you're doing well. What do you think the government should do to help more vets, especially when you're coming home?
I think that if you're talking about I think first off, why these young men and women are still in the service, they should work on giving, helping them, get them prepared for the outside world a little bit better. Now I've heard they do have new programs they've come up with for stuff like PTSD and other things to help facilitate their needs better. But a lot of times I don't think that they prepare them for what they're, the work skills they've learned in the service a lot of times doesn't carry on to when they get out. And a lot of times a young man or a young woman or a veteran who's been in the service for several years will find themselves in an odd situation where they get in the workforce and they can't find the proper work and stuff that they need to find. So, you know, I think that they should do a little bit better job of maybe giving a veteran a chance, giving him a jump start on trying to get out into the workforce in the civilian world, so they can better be prepared for the situation that they're going to be in when they get out. I think that a lot of veterans are, you know, when they get out, for me, I remember when I got out of the service, I had promised my grandmother, for instance, I had a plan already. I was going to go to college and finish my college degree. I had already started before I went in. But not all people have that, or they've been in so long they've forgotten some of the things out in the outside world. And so when you come out and become a civilian again, sometimes a lot of times you're scared and you forget some of those things when you get out there, and it's hard to get prepared for that situation.
Okay, I'll have you back with the next segment here in a couple minutes. Just want people to realize Thanksgiving will be over by the time you see this show. We tape ahead of time, but we're going to wish you happy Thanksgiving afterward anyway. People need to realize the need out there. And, you know, back in the days when I lived up in Philly, they had the raw way, you know, scared straight. I think it's good for the kids to come by and families to bring them by to see the homeless, to say, hey, this is how good you have it. And this is what happens if you don't listen to me. You don't want to be pregnant at 18. You don't want to be pregnant at 20. You don't want to turn into losing all your teeth from doing, you know, drugs and all that kind of stuff. I think that homelessness should also be an education for families to show the kids, you know, how good that they do have it with you as parents. And, you know, the things that could happen if they grow up and don't listen to you can be a totally good educational experience. And these girls are more than willing, and guys are willing to talk to them and say, hey, don't follow my role. Don't take the path that I have because it was a bad path. And I think it would help out a lot of families around that are having trouble with their kids. We appreciate all of you who have been helping. We'll be back here in a few short moments. We thank you for watching the show. A lot of you have been awesome, totally awesome. Thank you and God bless.